Is Pennsylvania under a court order to only count ballots on Election Day? No, that's not true. The Post provided no evidence of such a court order. Under current election law, unofficial results will be available within a few days of the election. Amy Gooley, the director of the Office of Communications and Press for the Pennsylvania Department of State, told Lead Stories in an email on November 3, 2022, that the state is not under a court order to just count ballots on November 8, 2022, the day of the general election. She said a post claiming such a court order exists qualifies as disinformation. The claim appeared in a post published to Facebook on November 2, 2022. The post said, quote, "Pennsylvania is under a court order to count their ballots on Election Day, not after." End quote. This is what the post looked like on Facebook at the time of writing. Source: Facebook screenshot taken on Thursday, November 3, 2102. 142022 UTC. In a November 3, 2022, email to Lead Stories, Gooley said there's no truth to the claim. Quote, "That post is disinformation. It is the Department of State's policy to immediately report such posts to social media platforms, including Facebook, Meta." End quote. Pennsylvania's acting Secretary of State, Lee M. Chapman, outlined the vote counting process for the general election in an October 24, 2022, press release. She said under current election law unofficial results will be available within a few days of the election. Quote, "We understand that voters, candidates and the media want election results as soon as possible. But counting all the eligible votes and reporting the results take time, and counties are rightfully focused on accuracy over speed." End quote. When it comes to mail ballots, the process is spelled out in election law, according to the press release. It says, quote, "Before mail ballots can be scanned and counted, they must be removed from their envelopes and prepared for scanning." Under Pennsylvania law, counties cannot begin this pre-canvassing of mail ballots until 7 a.m. on Election Day. County election officials and the Governor Tom Wolf administration support earlier pre-canvassing, but that would require legislative approval. End quote. The following graphic, provided by the Pennsylvania Department of State, illustrates the timeline for election returns. Source: PA Cast screenshot taken on Thursday, November 3, 21 hours 35 minutes and 28 seconds 2022 UTC. Additional Lead Stories fact checks related to election ballots can be found here.